Hello, everyone out there. Thank you for jumping on. If you're viewing this for the first time, my name is Eric, and I'm coming in from the Blank Spot Sublimation Blanks and Supply Store. We're located in Columbia, South Carolina, and today we're going to be doing an all-over hoodie. This time, I'm going to be doing the hood itself, and I'm going to be doing the inside of the hood, not the outside, but the inside of the hood. Hadn't decided if I'm going to do the outside as well, but trying something different. I've seen a couple of people do it before, and just thought I wanted to try it. So do me a favor, as you jump on, drop your city and state, like, share, and tag. Make sure you share this with your other platforms if you find some value in the information that you've been seeing. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. So here we go. It may not be a lot of talking, but you'll definitely see a lot of get a good visual of what I'm doing. We're using our blank spot, the TBS hoodies. So if you want to know about more about the description and how you can actually purchase your hoodie, you can go to our YouTube channel. You'll see the links in the description on how to purchase the hoodies. If you're viewing this from any other platform, you can actually look at theblankspot.com and you'll see the hoodies there. We're going to be using our big heat press today. We're going to be using our big heat press today. This is a 31 by 40. We're also going to be using our own sublimation paper, the TBS Sublimation Paper, the Blank Spot Sublimation Paper, our own ink, the Blank Spot Sublimation Ink, and yeah, so that's about it. Got our own heat tape as well. So if you jump on, like I said, drop your city and state. If you're over here on this side, double tap, double tap. If you're on this side, make sure you like it and share it. Start sharing right now so we can go ahead and get some people out there so you can see this, okay? One thing you want to always do, because I'm going to do the hood first. We're going to do the hood first. One thing you're going to want to always do is you're going to want to protect your heat press and also anything else that you're going to be using that needs to be protected for any spillage or any type of bleed due to the image. So this image is going to it's a big image. It's a big image because I'm doing the hood. There's a couple other things. This particular hoodie, this is a thinner hoodie. Our regular hoodies, because we actually discontinued this hoodie, our regular hoodies are thicker, but for this hoodie, and I've seen a couple of people do these, I'm going to go ahead and drop a piece of craft paper in the inside to kind of block it from bleeding through. And you know what? I don't care. I want the image to be seen. So that part. So I'm not going to block it, but I do have some butcher paper on my actual my craft paper right here. I want to make sure I protect the bottom because I haven't been doing a great job of that. And also you want to make sure you protect your top as well. A lot of people don't press with the Teflon. I do. Hadn't had any problems with pressing with Teflon. I know some people say that they have problems with it. Like I said, we haven't had any problems with it. And I guess I could have measured this a little bit better. So I'm going to be doing this again. Because I didn't measure correctly. So that's the other thing. Now make sure you got your measurement straight and make sure you know which side you are coming from. Lessons learned. You always want to measure from the longest point. Want to measure from the longest point, which I thought I did. So I got the length right. But I didn't have. I don't know. Let me see. I thought I had the length right. I do. I'm just gonna have to block it. Okay, so I do have it right. So I'm just gonna cut. I'm gonna peel back and cut to make sure I can get this thing right. So just so you guys can see what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna not gonna take that much. I'm gonna peel back at an angle. And I'm gonna cut this right here on the cuff. I'm gonna cut that right there. I'm gonna cut this, and I'm gonna make this work, y'all. What I'm noticing as I do more and more crafts, as I do more and more sublimation, what I'm noticing is a lot of times you have to modify the things that you're doing. A lot of times you have to modify the things that you're doing. So I will be using some tape, okay? I will be using some tape, and it really doesn't matter because it's on the inside, and I'm going to be blocking everything else out. But I am going to use some tape because I don't want this to get everywhere. I want to control where I press. I want to control where I press. Got some wide tape over here. And I like doing this live so you can kind of see what I see. See the whole process of what's going on. So I'm actually going to take this off first. Give me some room, some wiggle room to play with. This line is not specifically straight. It's going to give me something to play with, okay? Hadn't done a design, hadn't done a pressing in a while. So I thought I'd go ahead and do something. I'm going to be doing some other things as well today, later on today, to where you can actually see what we got going on. I'm going to cut this white part off right here. And the great thing about it is I do have some bleed. I have some additional paper, so I can actually, I'm going to cut this close to the image. I can actually go back and patch up if I need to. If you're not a straight cutter, you may want to get you a cutting board. If you're not good with cutting straight, I want you to get you a cutting board. I'm going to line this up the best that I can. Now remember, this is going to be the inside of the hood. This is going to be the inside of the hood. So it is going to be able to be seen from the outside. You'll be able to see it through, and that's what I want. If you don't want to see it on the other side and you have a thin hoodie, then you may want to put some type of paper to block the transfer in the middle, okay? So I never did this before. I've seen other people do it. I mean, you know what? How hard can it be? You know? How hard can it really be? So, I'll make sure I get as much of this as I possibly can. Adjusting my hood a little bit, just a tad bit. Now, I got a lot of this hoodie sticking on the actual heat press. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to guide this along with some tape on the side so the image can stay in place. Because after I'm done, before I press, this is going to have to hang off. And I'm going to have to guide this. So now, here's going to be an issue. It may be a possible issue. I may not have enough pressure on here for it to transfer evenly. So I have to keep that in mind. So before I even press this, I'm going to get me a pad. So give me a thin pad. One that I've used before, but one that does not have a lot of transfer on it. I need out. What the heck? I'll use a clean. I'm gonna take this thin pad, just like about a 1/2-inch pad. Get these from Michael's or Joann's. We don't make these. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna cut this enough so I can have padding underneath my hood to even out the pressure. And I may end up doing this in a couple of stages because I have an appointment at 1. So I know it's going to take a little longer than 1 to do this, to see the whole project. But I'm going to place this underneath here. Just to give me an even press and to get more pressure, okay? See how this thing is hanging off? I want to make sure I get some even pressure on here. So I'm not worried about all the string and everything. I'm just going to tuck that underneath. And this is hanging off. So I got that pad on there. And I just want to make sure, like I said, I get some even pressure, okay? Pressing this at 385. 385 for about 60 seconds. I don't need to press it that long, but I'm pressing it long so I can actually I want to get the full effect. Grand Rising, everybody. Drop the city and state. What's going on, Brandon? Thanks for jumping on. Joy, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go then. All right, drop the city and state. Y'all like, share, and tag. So I'm going to do both sides of this hood. So all I did was took the hood and I folded it in half along with the seam, okay? When I finish, I'll take it off and I will flip it over and do the other side. While I'm waiting on that press to be done, I'm going to be prepping my other image because I'm going to have to measure it as well and cut it. Normally, if you're doing this, I'd recommend that you do it. I recommend that you prep everything first because it's going to take a little time. I see one little wrinkle in here, but don't look bad. Don't look bad at all. Well, yeah, I got one wrinkle right here. And it's gonna crinkle a little bit. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna press this sucker again, but not a lot, because if you were to do it, it's gonna ghost. It's gonna ghost. And I know it is, but I want this to get this ink in. Right here is where I had this set for this pressure. Okay? And I'll show you what I did and why I did it again. Oh, by the way, this is for me. This is for me. So if I mess it up, I'm going to wear it anyway. But I'm just trying some things out. Yeah, it is a 31 by 40 heat press. 31 by 40 heat press. I'm not trying to get too much more of that on there because I know it's going to shift. It's going to ghost. I'm not worried about that. I just had some white in there. Just had a little white in there. I still got a little white in there. Ain't that big of a deal. It's going to be all right, though. Okay? It's going to be just fine. And I'm cleaning as I go. Cleaning as I go. Remember, I take this off. Peeling the tape. Tell y'all, man. New to this sublimation thing, I am. But I'm really enjoying this thing. If you don't have any butcher paper, you're going to need it. Not necessarily because you're dealing with paper that bleeds, because our paper doesn't bleed like that. But if you don't have any butcher paper, you're going to need it because if you have designs, that, and I'm going to push this closer up so it doesn't do what it did. If you have designs that are bigger than your substrate or the thing that whatever you're pressing, then you may have a little bleed over onto that image, to that press. So you want to protect your press. You want to protect your press. At all costs, you want to protect your press. Make sure that pad is being utilized, because if it's not, there's no sense of it being on there. I got the pad on here to make sure I got even pressure. That's why I put the pad on here, to make sure I got some even pressure. Okay? That's why the pad's on there. Remember, crafting is an art. It's not a perfection. So for all of you out there who have a problem with sharing live or even showing people your work via a video, just keep in mind that nothing is ever going to be perfect. How many times have you went into a department store and you found some items in there that had some generic issues, but you bought it anyway? Think about that. Once again, I'm going to take this, line it up as much as I can. I'm going to peel back. That's what I did the last time. You guys just jumping on, making sure I have enough here. I'm going to take this and peel back along the border, and I'm just going to press that down, and I'm going to cut it. It's that simple. I didn't go to school for it. I didn't see anybody do it. It just kind of made sense to me. Do you have a white 100% polyester shirt that is not see-through? I need it for church. Can't be see. If you go to our website, theblankspot.com, and you check out the T-shirts that say TBS, it's a pink. It's going to be a pink like picture on it. TBS. Short answer, yes, we do. Go to our website, theblankspot.com. Those shirts are not see-through. They are our signature shirts, and they're not see-through. We actually branded our own shirts for that very reason. There were a lot of ladies that had some concerns about these like jersey shirts and the Gildan shirts, which are great shirts, but they are see-through. And some people are just not cool with that. So we decided to go to our vendor and let them know what we wanted, and they were able to create us something that was going to fit our needs and our customers' needs. Once again, those are the TBS shirts. If you were to YouTube, man, I'm all over the place. If you were to search TBS, you will see those shirts when you get on our website. Yeah. I love it when the plan comes together. If you're the type of person that just, worries about using a lot of tape, then I'm gonna just be honest with you. The whole sublimation process may not be for you. Sometimes it requires that you use tape to make sure you secure your items. For this particular project, like I said, this is mine. And I want to make sure It looks decent. Not quite like I want it. Just gotta get it on there just right so it hits. It hits right. It might take a little adjusting, y'all. It may take a little adjustment till you get it right. Once you feel like you got it right and you're comfortable with the outcome that you're about to have, good to go. You are good to go. G Savage for life. Bessie Marley, thank you for jumping on. Appreciate it. Florida and Norristown, Pennsylvania. Drop your city and state if you haven't done so already. Like, share, and tag. Here's that shirt that I'm talking about. Just jumping on. I don't know if you saw the title. I'm not sure what TikTok is doing, but I put it in the title. What I'm doing is the all over hoodie. I'm not sure what you guys see because I can't see it. I'm doing an all over hoodie. Right now, I'm doing the hood part. Okay. And this shouldn't take as long because I did prep everything. So the only thing that I have to do is one more thing, and I'm going to press out because I'm going to do front and back. I'm going to print out this print that I'm using. I'm going to print out this print that I'm using. So I'm using an African print. I'm using an African print that I found on Google. Too bad, huh? I know it ain't, perfect. Well, that you can see it. You're gonna have to see it because it's a thin hood. Those you're not gonna see, or you should. And if you do, what happens is it's polyester, so you're pressing it, and as you press it, the fibers are gonna get the heat's gonna, yeah. But I'm saying that the heat is gonna make the fibers thinner anyway. Well, I like it. It's cool. That's what I got, right? So that's the inside. We get our shirts from our vendor. We're a retail store. We're a retail store. We get our shirts from our vendor in overseas. So we do supply sublimation blanks and supplies. We're not a wholesale store, just in case anybody's wondering. We're not a wholesale store, but we do offer memberships. So if you are a crafter, if you're a business owner and you're looking for some type of discounts, if you're looking for savings, the memberships are the way to go. Have 2 memberships to choose from. You can go on the website once again and check out the memberships. Okay. So I just did the hood. I do have some white here. Remember, this is not what people are going to see. They're going to see it kind of hanging down. So I turned it inside out to do the hood. So now what I'm going to do is I turn the right back in, right side in. And I like this print. It's pretty vibrant. And I didn't get it all the way in there. But I did an okay job. Remember, man, crafting is an art. It's not perfection. Okay, so you can see it. You can see it through there, but it didn't bleed. It's just a thin polyester. Okay, didn't bleed through. It's just a thin polyester. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the front part. So I have this vest type shape pad that I have. How much is the shirt? How much is the shirt you just showed? Go to my website, theblanksspot.com. That's THEBLANKSSPOT, theblanksspot.com, and you can check out the pricing for all of our sublimation blanks and supplies. So I cut out this vest type shape because I wanted to make sure that I didn't catch the sleeves, okay? Because I'm going to block these things off. Even though I'm going to do the sleeves as well, I'm blocking it off. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we are a real store. And we are a retail store. We have a website. Our website is theblanksspot.com. That's THEBLANKSSPOT. Feel free to share this video. Feel free to share this video. Feel free to tap the screen. I repeat, I am not using a jig for this hoodie. I'm not using a jig for this hoodie. If I were to, I wouldn't sell this hoodie to anybody. We have other hoodies. This one has been discontinued. I'm using this one because I like this one for the thin feel. This is one I chose. I've done our hoodies already. You can go on our platform, whether it's our YouTube or our TikTok page, and you can actually see where we have done our hoodies. But I chose this hoodie because it is thinner, and it gives me the option to kind of be a little free, be a little freer. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I did cut out the front. And I'm going to be using this, which is not big enough. So I'll use it for something else. It's not wide enough. So slide with me over here. As I come over here and I'm going to do another print. Clean up. So you got to clean up, man. I see people doing crafting and stuff, man, and they got stuff all over the floor. I don't get it, but anyway. I've never done this particular hoodie. So when I did measure it, I used one of my shirt measurements, but I think I should have, obviously I should have gone a little further. That's okay. That is okay. Because it's not going to take long at all. Print this out. And while this is printing out, I can prep the rest of the stuff. The good thing about this is that I can actually use this to be able to do other projects. doing the projects. So nest this. And once I nest this, then I'm gonna go ahead and print it. I'm liking the colors though, man. The colors are popping. The colors are popping. I like what it's giving me. I like the vibe that it's giving me. So it's pretty cool. If you're not doing so, make sure you follow us on our YouTube channel, The Blank Spot. We share business information as well as processes. Like I said, I didn't cut that one. I didn't measure that one correctly, so it's coming up a little short. I don't have enough bleed to go to the sides, so I'm going to print it again. I hate when that happens, but sometimes it happens. I'm telling you, though, this color is so vibrant, man. This color is popping. This color is popping. And you're going to see this, man, how it kind of unfolds. How it kind of unfolds, because I'm going to do sleeves, both sides of the sleeves, and I'm going to do front and back. But I'm also going to get the inside of the hood, of the hoodie, so the hoodie part. If you guys are looking for sublimation prints, we do custom sublimation transfers. We do offer those. So if that's something that you're looking for, that's available as well. Maybe you don't have the ability to print a full image like this. We do. So you can actually enlist us for those services. You can enlist us for those services. It'll save you some time and some money. Unless you just like, pasting things together, slicing things together. If that's you, that's cool too. So what I'm going to do is, I hadn't done this already. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and press this to try to flatten this a little bit, okay? And I know some people would say, hey, why don't you just use a jig? That is your option. You can do that. I choose not to. I want this to look more authentic than not. I don't want it to look like a robotic type print. I want it to look very authentic. And I believe, this is my feeling, my personal opinion, I believe that it does look authentic when you have the kind of white missing pieces in the side. I believe it looks more authentic. I think it looks more real. Once again, nothing's gonna be perfect. It won't. It won't be perfect. But if you can get past the mental idea that it has to be perfect, then I'm sure you guys can get a lot of customers in and turn a lot of profit. Ooh wee. And that's pretty flat. I could probably flatten that some more with my little hand press, my easy press. Really ain't necessary. It's gonna look tight, man. I'm telling you. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. It's gonna look tight. It's pressed pretty clean and pretty fresh. So here's the first print that I'm gonna be doing right now. This is the front. I'm printing this off of our Epson Sure Color F6370. It prints 44 inches wide. Doing this by yourself can be a challenge. I'm learning how to maneuver. I'm learning how to maneuver by myself. I'm learning how to maneuver by myself. I'm gonna let that dry. I am using tacky paper. If you don't know what tacky is, that means that the paper is adhesive, and when it heats up, it's going to stick, helping you to not worry about that shifting too much. Right now, it's printing the backside off that I'm going to do. If you have sweaty fingers, sweaty hands, you may want to have some gloves on while you cut. Because even if it's dry and you have sweaty fingers, you can still smear your print. Okay, you want to give your print enough time to dry. So you know I'm going to be taping off the shoulders, the sleeves, and around the neck. I'm going to be taping that off. My mother print has printed. Taping this off. To lessen the risk of bleed. So far, it's worked. I've been able to tape this and not with the heat tape. Also, you can find the heat tape on our website as well. This can be a lengthy process. So if you're going to do this, as a service for somebody, you want to make sure that you take your time to get it right so you can have the ability to charge the amount that you're going to charge. So when I take this, I leave a little bit, probably about a quarter of an inch to tape underneath that sleeve so it can actually stick. I don't just start taping on top, because if I tape on top, it may shift and may not hold on to the fabric. So I don't know if you guys can see me, but I always tuck underneath the fabric. I always tuck the tape underneath the fabric. Once again, I ain't go to school for this. It wasn't a class that I saw on YouTube or anything. It's just something that I did. I did it a couple of times. First couple of times, it was okay. And the more I did it, the better, the more confident I felt. And I think the better I'm getting. So a lot of processes you got to just start doing. Hear a lot of people talking about, I don't want to do that because I might mess up. Well, it's the mess ups that make you better. Especially if you're learning from them. And some of these imperfections, only you're going to actually notice and see. Be perfectly honest with you, most of the customers won't notice until you point it out. You ever saw an imperfection and you said something about it to your customer and they said, I didn't even see it? That happens. Happens more often than not. So I got something I'm going to cut off of here.
Hello. Front. Entrance. Door.
I'm going to kind of cut this off. See if I can kind of, I'm getting a little better, so I'm going to see if I can kind of see this, to kind of guide this. Hopefully I don't cut too much. Because if I do, I'm not printing another one, I'm going to make it work. What I'm doing right now is I'm cutting the sleeve off. Okay? Just cut the sleeve off. Adjusting here. I pull it all the way up. I'm going to do the same for this side, but I want to get it kind of centered. As centered as I possibly can. So that's a good cut. So I'm going to cut it again. Once again, man, you know, people are afraid to mess up. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Like they came out of the womb knowing how to do everything. You're going to mess some stuff up. You are. It's inevitable. Of course, you want to have minimum screw-ups. Because, yes, it does cost money when you mess up. I get it. Supplies are expensive. I get it. I don't want to seem insensitive. I know that things are expensive. But if you're in business, it's a write-off. Everything's not going to come out on here because of the way I measured the design. I actually didn't measure it. I just dropped it into my t-shirt template. Once again, if this was for somebody else, I would have took my time and did a little bit better. Leave that side there. I got that face cut off a little bit. I got this face cut off a little bit. Either way, it's not going to be on here, so cut off a little bit more. The most important person is in the middle for me. That's why I wanted to design. Most important person for the design for me is in the middle. So, you know, everybody else I can care less. And why am I cutting this? Because I plan on taping it. I plan on taping it off. I plan on taping it off to the spot where I tape. That's why I'm cutting it like this. That is why I have a method to my madness. This side off a little bit more. All right. I like that. That looks good to me. Now all I have to do is cut out the neck. The neck is a little deeper. Like cutting out a little moon. And I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. I probably could have got this and I could have traced on here. No problem. That's not what I wanted to do. You find the method that's best for you. What works for you. I think I'm good to go. I did that in one cut, y'all. One cut. So now what I'm going to do, comes time to tape. I already have this taped off, so I'm not worried about it bleeding. You're probably saying, well, if it is tacky paper, then why are you taping it? Well, it ain't tacky yet. It's heat activated. Had somebody come on a while back, and they mentioned that didn't need all this tape. And I politely let them know, or remind them of what they said they already knew, was that tacky means that it's heat activated. That means that it can shift while it's activated. It's not tacky until it shifts. It's not activated, it's not activated until the heat hits it. So that means when you're pulling it up, it shouldn't shift or as much. And sometimes it still shifts. Sometimes it still moves. So y'all know. So you want to take some precautions at least. I'm not gonna sit there and say, yeah, I'm saving tape. But I gotta do a whole nother hoodie, a whole nother design or whatever. So you gotta ask yourself, what is it that you want to save money on? What you willing to save money on? You rather save tape, or you rather save tape, or you rather save the substrate? Let's see what that thing's gonna do for us. I may have to press this again. May have to adjust it a little bit. That's okay. I have a pad underneath so I can get some even pressure. I got about 15 minutes, man, to get this thing popping. I'm gonna have to come back because I have an appointment at 1. So I have an in-house appointment at 1. I may have to come back on for part 2, or just to show y'all how it came out. For those of you who are interested and want to know how it came out. Thank you, Teresa, for answering that. I probably missed a comment. I apologize. If I miss your comments, I apologize. Hey, T, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, making an all-over hoodie. Now, I don't know. This is where my wife would do some peeking, like I just did, some peeking. Peeping. Some of y'all probably some peepers too, huh? I'm really a ripper. But I'm not going to rip this because I want to make sure that the bottom is good to go. So I'm going to take this and slide it slightly forward. Ain't no sense in peeping. I believe I got it, y'all. Snatch! She want a dime, baby. She want a dime. It's sold. Snatched. I'm happy with it. Y'all ever had some good food? You put it in your mouth, you taste it, and it tasted good. You said, That's how I feel right now about this hoodie. I want to see the outcome. Why don't you have a sweatshirt template so you can? Why don't you have one? You must have missed what I said earlier. I like doing it like this. Just like people like to weed out vinyl. And I said, why y'all still doing vinyl and not doing DTF? Or, this is something I like to do. For me, this is relaxing. I'm not doing this for a customer right now. Okay? But your question is duly noted.
Entrance, door.
That's the front.
Front, entrance, door.
That's the front. That's what I'm starting with.
Oh.
Say exactly. Do you? Yeah, I ain't bothering nobody. This is my therapy, y'all. This is my therapy. So, appreciate it. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can pop this back, okay? And brother, I didn't mean any harm. Hopefully you didn't take it like that. But this is what I do, man. It's just relaxing for me. Probably say that's why you be getting blocked now, huh? Yeah, that's why I be getting blocked. Maybe you gonna run out there and get that, huh? Nah, I'm good. What's wrong with this guy? I'm just taking my time, man. I'm just taking my time. Yeah, I'm just taking my time, man. Y'all know how it is, man. Y'all know how it is. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna catch some great recommendations. You're gonna catch some great recommendations on these lives and some great questions. But I always say, man, the reason why I'm doing the way I'm doing it is not because I haven't found a better way, but sometimes it's just because I like doing it like this. And I'm finding out that a lot of people are like that as well. You know what it is? A lot of people just do it the way they want to do it because that's what they want to do. So you can, for everyone out there, you can create or purchase a template. But if you don't know how to, I'm sure there's some trainings out there that can show you how to do it. But you can purchase or create a template of your own. I think I know how to do a template. Actually, I did one. I didn't really like the way it came out. So I do have a template for our other hoodies. I don't have one for this one. Like I said, these are being discontinued. So I am going to do the full sleeve, but I don't want it to be. I don't want the pattern to kind of overlap too much. So yeah, if you got a taping concern, or if you're pushing a lot of these out, I recommend you make your template. Go find you one, make you one, whatever. But I'm gonna tell you something. Every substrate, and I think this is something that a lot of people don't understand, but they find out later on. Every template is not going to work for every substrate. So you're still gonna have to
Okay, thank you.
adjust that template. One reason why I didn't worry about a template for this is because these are no longer here. They've gotten phased out. We just kept a couple for ourselves. The reason why we phased these out is because the sizing wasn't right. However, I like the material. It's a lightweight hoodie. So they got that part right. But as far as the sizing, American sizing, transitioning or translating from the Asian sizes to the American sizes, you don't like this. It just didn't work out. So you're talking about a person that wore a size 2X had to wear like a size 4. A person that was wearing a 1X had to wear a size like 4X hoodie. A person that was wearing a 2X had to wear like a size 5X hoodie, 5 or 6X hoodie. And they don't make hoodies bigger than that. So in their eyes, the sizes were correct. But when we were selling them, they were not. So we had to make a decision to either keep the hoodies or discontinue them. Now, this next thing y'all about to see, I didn't even try to put this on the t-shirt because I just was ready to press it. Because at the last minute I decided to do the back. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you don't have the ability to do this as far as the ink, definitely control the uses of your supplies. I'm not a wasteful person. But like I said, I do have an appointment at 1. Hope you remember. I'm learning how to manipulate this thing, man. I probably should try coming seamstress or something. Huh? Nah, I ain't got the face. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Let me think about it. Nope.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Say hey.
Let me think about it. Nope. Hey, y'all. Seamstress, imagine that.
I cut pretty straight with these scissors.
Imagine that.
I'm a beast with these scissors, y'all. They said, hey. Y'all don't see what I see, man. I'm telling you, I'm cutting this thing pristine right now. Y'all see that? This thing getting cut pristine. I didn't say Christine, I said pristine.
Treat. She finally got up. I waited till she got up to go get it. But she wasn't in the same spot before.
Yeah, this it will save you a lot of time to do a template. It really will. Question. How many of you are doing all over hoodies? Huh? How many of you are doing all over hoodies? What size heat press? It is a 31 by 40. How many of you all are doing all over hoodies? Anybody? Anybody doing all over hoodies? Can you hand me that tape? Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Are y'all doing all over hoodies? Let's see. I haven't made one yet. What about the gentleman that recommended that I get a I got no. What about the gentleman that recommended that I get a template? Are you doing all over hoodies? He might have gone now. As I said what I said. You wild, boy. You wild. Hopefully this inspires someone to doing all over. I didn't say trying all over, but doing all over. If your goal is to get to that point, the only way you're going to get to that point is to do it. Point blank period. I'll press it on the side. It's right here. I'll press it later. Fudge. It's already ghosted. What is it? What is it? Hit.
Cut this off.
All right. I am messing up royally, but this is mine. See how flat that thing gonna be. We know it's gonna have some issues. So when you're watching people do processes, it's a great idea to ask questions, but sometimes it's probably better if you're gonna learn. Sometimes it's probably better to ask questions that's gonna help you to get better at the process or learn more about the process. My opinion only. What size is the heat press? I think I'm gonna just put that on the thing when I come in. It's a 31 by 40. Where'd you get the heat press? From China. If you don't want to wait 6 weeks to get it, I think Heat Press Nation sells it. Right? Yeah, Heat Press Nation sells it. You're going to pay for it, though. Those colors are popping. I didn't do it all right, but all right, y'all. I'm super duper excited. And if it was up to me, I'd leave these sleeves white. But I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to leave them white. I ain't gonna be able to leave them white, y'all. Looking good. Appreciate the eye candy designs. Can't believe I said that out loud. Hey, my wife over here looking at it, right? D over here looking at it. You want one, don't you? You want one, don't you? We're going to find some MC Light. We're going to find some Queen B, some Mia X. I'm the biggest Mama Mia. And we're going to throw Queen Latifah in there. Who else? Some lady rappers. Roxanne. We're going to throw Roxanne up in there. A couple of Roxanne. Shantae's and all that. That one did. That might be on yours. Mm-hmm. Nah, you don't want that one. Oh, man.
Did you have a 1 o'clock and a 2 o'clock?
Nah, I stretched it.
Mr. Greg?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did it for time. For time's sake.
Oh, so it's at 1:30.
It's at 1:30. So it's at 1:30.
Okay.
That's what it is? It says 1:30 to 2:30 and then 2:30.
1:30.
1:30 to 2:30. 1:30 to 2, then 2 to 2:30. I did it right. That's right. That's right. I probably should have put Scarface on here. Any Ghetto Boy fans out there? Who we got over here? What's going on, Lisa? What's happening? Thanks for jumping on. Any Scarface fans out there? All I have in this world. All I have in this world. All I have in this. Y'all know Scarface, right? Looking good, looking really good. Appreciate it. I started small time, dope game, coke game, pushing rocks on the block. I'm never broke, man. Y'all remember that? I don't know if for real or my killer, just call me Scarface.
Hello, welcome.
Bedroom door.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you? What about y'all today?
Oh, well, thank you.
Good. Amen.
So this is for this is for people.
I got so many compliments on.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, we're gonna be winning every Sunday. Well, the less fortunate.
Okay.
And then that's why we get to we do it every Sunday. So.
Awesome.
Okay, so get your here's this discount. Okay. Busy today? Yeah, I am. Not clients and stuff. With tomorrow I might get a little busier, but
After my daughter, our little project she doing, but I would be selling something. Seafood pasta salad. And it's like a fancy pasta and stuff will be. Yes. Look, we'll be here. I'm gonna get out about 10:45, 11 o'clock, so I can
Yeah.
first so I can go to my salon.
You know.
Yeah. Cause they already done like place orders. I already know how many I need over there. So
Yeah.
Marcy, come to me.
Yep.
Y'all be blessed.
Okay.
I appreciate y'all so
Thank
much
you.
as
Take
always.
care.
All right.
I'll
We'll
stop by
see.
here in the morning.
Okay, thanks.
All right, love.
Front. Entrance. Door.
Shut up, Eric. Shut up. Shut up. Trying to support.
Oh, I so nice,
Shut up.
man. She was talking about me,
Shut up.
but she is just so nice.
Pasta salad.
Hey, we don't lie. She's so nice, y'all. She's so nice. So nice. I ain't. My wife is so nice, man.
It's the part. You gotta bless it real good.
No, they don't have nothing to do with the taste.
Just bless it real
That has
good.
nothing to do with the taste.
Oh, Lord.
You go ahead and do that. Let me know how that go down. How that taste going down. You good.
I just saw a smart car. I hadn't seen one of those in a while.
I'm pressing the sleeves right now. I think I got a point. I got a call at 1:30, so I'm good. I still have not in my message for the all over hoodie.
They say what?
Mm-hmm.
Let me go upload this.
Image.
Yeah.
So I can't do that because it's gonna look vintage, but it's not gonna be like I want it. So my wife cleaned up some stuff, and I made some sleeves. So I gotta find out where she put the sleeves at.
Hold on. They probably rolled up. Let me see.
She coming.
Fine.
She coming now because I made some sleeves.
What's your sleeve thing? This,
Yeah.
we got 2 or 4.
I didn't want to do it. She moved my stuff like she over here pressing. I'm the one over here pressing.
Well, I be trying to organize.
Nobody
That's
wanna
what
be
I trying
organized.
to do.
Nobody want to be organized. I just
Well,
want
I
to be able
do.
to find it. That's stuff you got to deal with, man. When you married,
I do want to organize.
when you married and in business, this is stuff you got to deal with, y'all.
Whatever.
This kind of stuff you got to deal with when you got married. You got business and marriage and all this stuff, man. I'm trying to find my stuff.
What's this special for?
I just use that. I just use it.
Is it special for anything?
I use it for the hood. So that's hood. That's hood work right there.
Okay.
See, when you're married and you in business, that's stuff you got to, don't talk about nothing about you got to work together. They don't worry about hear about that. When you're married and you're in business, this will happen. All right? People are always moving your stuff. Tell me, move my stuff. You gonna be
Ain't nothing up in
sad.
there?
Maybe a bottle of water. You be drinking, you can get 2 or 3 Gatorades at a time. That's why they don't have none. Them kids, though. He's 25, so.
Well, you might be coming to get me. I got something because he done stop.
So I'm gonna check the heat press. Gotta press that sleeve down a little bit better. Oh. Oh, Lord. You think so? Think I'm impressing them?
You want a pot pie? You want?
I told you about saying that.
chicken pot pie.
My wife asked me, do I want Popeye? She know I like chicken. I'm thinking she talking about Popeyes.
Pie.
Chicken. She talking about a chicken pot pie. Don't do me like that.
Do you want one?
I'm good.
Okay. I'm just trying to feed you before you gotta go take Eddie and stuff. Okay. So I got a design for this I want you to do later, okay? It's a Christmas what do you call them, little Christmas soldiers?
10 over.
It's a little Christmas soldier. It's a
You talking about like the ones with the nutcrackers?
yeah, that thing.
I'm not doing that.
It's black.
All right, I got you.
Oh, now you want to do it?
My wife know how to get me right. She said she
It's a
want me to
black
do.
one.
She said she want me to do a little nutcracker for Christmas. So I'm not doing that. She said it's black. I said okay, I'll do it. I just want to represent.
It's a black one.
Ain't no wrong with wanting to represent it.
No. Whew. Man, you come a long way. I would have never thought.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If you got something smart to say, you can go in the back and say it.
I would have
Then you know
never
right now.
thought I
All
would
right,
see
don't get
Mr.
started.
McKinley
All right, yo, don't get started.
doing this.
She's like that guy. I just told,
About to run out of tape.
basically told him, no, we ain't gonna never run out of tape. This is a blank spot. Not taking right off about 30 rows. All right.
Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
Good.
We put it right here on this green carpet. We appreciate
Okay.
you.
No
What's
problem.
going on, young man?
Not much. Getting
Yes,
this Friday over with.
You had a
Oh,
good
that's
holiday?
Yes, sir. How about you?
Hey, man, I'm still living, brother. That was my holiday.
I hear that.
Have a good one.
You too.
Oh, that's cute.
What is it? Oh, cheer.
Front, entrance, door.
Does anybody want to guess how long we've been married? Anybody want to guess how long we've been married? Anybody? Took us a long time to get to this point to where we can laugh and joke and play with each other,
Like each other.
to like each other. Anybody want to guess how long we've been married? We got 20, we got 24. I know. Oh, that's not it. 20, 24. We got I know. Anybody else? We got like 3 people on here. Can't nobody else answer then. Long enough. You know? Okay, how long?
Want me to say it out loud?
No, mildly. Yeah. All right. Somebody say, is we close? Are you writing how you talk? Because you talking like I write.
Stop it.
Little girl, you talking like I write.
Is we close?
Yeah,
She meant are we close?
we've been married for 21 years, and we've been together for 25. 16, nah. We passed 16 a long time ago. 16 seemed like 16 years ago. 30 plus. Oh Lord, no. Woo!
That'll make me. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
Nah.
I am not
Got married when
That
you
old.
were 16?
Okay. It say 30 plus. Who is that? Talking about some 30 plus. Do I look that old? Come on. Come on. Give me the benefit of the doubt.
Seriously.
But I guess we could have got married really early.
16?
Well, yeah, that's, come on. 30 plus.
You were close.
No, 30 plus is not close.
Close?
It's not.
Eric, that's what I got.
Oh, come on. That ain't close. That's not close.
Right. Now look at this.
So we're at the point of being able to deal with each other now, y'all, after all of years. So don't ever give up. Okay? Don't ever give up. You can make it.
Never, 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 never.
You can make it.
Without you. The apple of my eye, cherry pie. Girl, you my cake and ice cream. Y'all know Sam Cooke? Girl, your sugar and spice. And everything nice. You're the girl of my dream.
All right, you got 9 minutes before you meet.
If I go a million miles away, I'd write a letter each and every day. 'Cause honey, nothing can ever change this love I have for you.
Y'all hear Eric singing? Y'all want to know a fact?
Shut up.
You don't want me to tell it. You want me to tell it, Eric?
Oh man, you put no money in my pocket. I'm taking one out.
So true fact, y'all. Eric actually recorded a CD, the R&B CD.
Ain't no big deal. People making videos every day.
Eric recorded a CD, a record back in the day, y'all. True fact. That's where our son get the vocals from. Yeah. That's true fact. Yep. Bet y'all didn't know that.
I don't care either, man.
Gotta get these books out.
What we got going on, man? What's happening? I don't have any thoughts. Not about that. None whatsoever. I see you got your book. Thanks for the tag. Appreciate it. That's why he stays singing. No, I stay singing because I'm happy. You ain't happy? You ain't happy?
If he coming in here or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What you got in the back?
I'm gonna go eat that stuff I said. Yes, back there.
I actually wouldn't mind doing it on the screen, but it'll be all right. Ooh, wee! Let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all better stop doubting yourselves. Y'all better stop doubting yourselves. Anytime you think that you can't do something, prove yourself wrong by doing it. Y'all better stop doubting yourselves, man. Because see, I'm going to tell you something. What I'm doing right now, it don't make no sense. I heard my wife say, she said she never would have thought, right? She never would have thought that I'd be doing some stuff like this. I'm about to make this thing, listen, I'm about to, look, y'all don't, I can't even finish my sentence. Girl, look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I like this because it looks authentic. It doesn't look like it was made in a pressed factory. You know what I'm saying? It looks very original. It does. What this side right here? So you think I'll leave it white on one side?
I would like both of them.
Yeah, not me. Not me. Not me. And I know why. I know why. But not me.
Why?
Because the white sleeves for me is gonna be dirty. It's gonna be dirty, man. This is an original. People gonna be wondering how you can get this. I love music. Yeah, I love music too, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
In my opinion, this is taking away from that. So if it's your shirt, you got to wear it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. People, you know, everybody has an opinion, and I'm okay with that. But watch this. I'm not gonna force you to be. I'm not gonna force you to be better in business. So don't force me. Don't force me to do the shirt like y'all want me to do. I'm just saying. I'm gonna stop in a minute. Y'all gonna stop. Y'all gonna get mad at me in a minute. Now I'm getting tired, y'all. This one ain't gonna even get pressed. I'm not. Look, I'm not gonna even press this one now. This that discipline right here. This is that discipline right here. The discipline to keep on going and doing a great job, even when you don't really feel like it. That's what's really going on right now. I'm talking to myself. My back is hurting. I'm getting tired. Yeah, you got it. My hand.
Front, entrance, door.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hey, friend. Can hear you. I want one of those hoodies you was doing on live.
Oh yeah?
You still on live now?
Still all right. Come on, get this one.
I can't even get one.
Go ahead and get it. They over there. They almost free.
Really?
Almost.
Where
I don't think we got no more of them. Look,
They almost free.
might have some more of them. They off. The size is so off.
Yeah, you don't want this one though. The sizes are all pretty bad.
I
That's why
do
we
have
discontinued.
3X and 4X of the new one coming though. They'll be here probably in the next week.
Yeah, this one here almost free though, man. All you gotta do is pay for it. Custom. You probably like this too. You like rap?
What is it?
You like rap?
Sometimes.
Where you from?
South Carolina.
Oh, I can't mess with you. Ain't no rappers came out of South Carolina. Had some blues singers came out of South
You
Carolina.
said ain't no rappers came. Oh my God,
No
really?
rappers came out of South Carolina.
Hey.
Now this West Coast right here. It's got Ice Cube. It is West Coast. Well, Eminem ain't, but Dre signed him, so that's why he's on
Yeah,
here.
he just followed along because he got signed.
Yeah, so it's got Snoop, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Easy E. Tell them who they came to see. Easy. Y'all know about that. That's before he let things come between him and the group. We know how to mess up, boy, I swear. Don't get me started. See, I'm knocking this thing out though, for real. If I wasn't on live, I'd have been finished. Y'all know that, right?
What?
If I wasn't trying to show y'all what was happening, I'd have been finished by now. Then I got to stop and read comments, and then people giving their unwanted suggestions.
I want a suggestion.
Yeah, y'all go live and let me, look here, won't y'all go live and let me make some suggestions?
Oh Lord.
How about that?
So it's only one of the best.
Yeah, they 14.
Okay.
Mhm.
So they can get the one that we saw.
But
Yeah,
the
the ones
sizes
that
are off, man.
Right, yeah,
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna get for her. I mean,
yeah, I love it though. It's so nice and thin.
I don't like hoodies. Like I don't like
You
when
know,
they fill them. No.
No,
I like the ones you can fit up.
the zip up. Yeah.
Now you know you
Take
don't
it off.
need you don't need no hoodie from me.
She said she don't like hoodies.
I'm saying, but you know you don't need no you listen.
Oh, she do her own.
She the
look.
GOAT. Come here acting like that.
I come to get the blank.
Yeah, because you the GOAT though.
You think that's what it is?
That's all I know what it is.
Okay.
All you gotta do is embrace it.
Right.
Accept it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes
You already accepted it.
we can be our own worst enemy.
Well, let somebody else praise you then.
Okay. I said.
That's all I'm saying.
You can change it in photo. You can do it in you can do it in it's a photo. You can.
Yo, Trey, kick in the bass.
Alright, I'll send you this one,
Okay, cool.
but I'm gonna send it as a PSD file instead.
Cool.
I'm getting tired, y'all. My back hurt. My legs hurt. I'm thinking about changing professions, y'all. Y'all ready? I'm about to change profession. I'm about to be a professional sublimator.
A professional sublimator.
I like that chair y'all got. Where y'all got that chair from?
Amazon.
Yeah, we got another one over there we got to put together. Just now, came in.
I like the height of it.
Me too.
It goes up.
I've been looking for one of those. Yeah.
Sit up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's tall. I can't even. That one of them
I
ergonomic
be
chairs.
having a hard time.
No, but
You can adjust it.
you could break it down and take it off.
Yeah, I just brought it up.
Yeah. You think that's too high?
Hello, welcome.
I don't like the ones with the sides on. It's not one. I'm ready to fix it.
Well, I
on defending this. So.
I know what you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I know how to put this together, right? I always like to show people that this piece right here, goes here. You can try to force it on here.
Oh, wow.
So I would like to open it up and show you. And then of course this piece.
Oh, on the smaller card.
There.
Yeah.
Also show you that it ain't broke, cause there's something not that you would. We had people that tried.
Oh, right.
It's always broke when I got it.
You can't drink out.
Oh, okay. I'm not probably would not recommend that water. Probably so tainted.
Right.
How much are these little 2022 key names?
$1.
You have some?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you get
What is it?
They're $1.
I have a customer that are graduating
What's that?
in December.
Oh,
So I don't just send that little for you.
Tell y'all what, man, I'm about done. It's a wrap. One more thing. That's it. I'm about to put my hoodie on, y'all. I'm about to put my hoodie on right now. I sure am.
I was watching that when we sitting out here.
I'm about to put my hoodie on right now.
You know, you can't keep no 2 eggs. I don't know what it is. It's about 10 more than every other side of it.
like one of the pictures. Maybe some bottom, but the more I see it, the more like
What?
in front of your face.
Oh, yeah. They're nice.
You see that big one that we have?
Oh, no, I didn't see that. I'm different. See, I like, you know, I can do that. See,
And see, we have smaller one like that too. Like
what's the ticket on that
over
one?
there. That one is 14. I think the other one is smaller.
Let me tell y'all something, man.
Cute for like people who have like.
I went from not doing this at all.
Like ashes versus going to the funeral sorry.
Because,
I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
doing
can
it
say
all
it
the time.
with a picture and everything. And that's what everything.
I can offer that. I can offer that.
I like it.
I don't like it.
So if I can learn how to do this, and y'all already doing it, y'all do it too, man. You just gotta get out your way. Stop being scared that you're gonna mess up, man. You messing up by being scared you're gonna mess up. It ain't gonna be perfect. But I'm gonna tell you, when you get this thing on here and it starts shining,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Oh, I
That's
see.
gonna take your skill.
Mhm.
saying? You pop that sucker up there,
Cut it off a little bit.
you let that thing down
Keep
there,
it on.
and you pull that heat press down on it, you know what I'm saying? And then that thing go pop, and it say, man, you know you did something then. You know you did something. You ready now. You are ready.
I gotta order mine.
So you clean up as you go. I'm gonna show you guys the final
Moisture.
project.
So do like this and rush out.
Yeah.
Clean up our mess.
Trash.
47.
To all y'all out there who think that you gotta have a nasty craft room to for somebody to think you've been crafting, clean up behind yourself. I'm just saying. You do what you want to, that's your room. You know what I'm saying? If you want to step over stuff to get to your heat press, if you want to step over stuff to get to your Cricut or your silhouette, if you want to step over stuff to get to your desk so you can sit down and create, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But we cleaning up around here. Y'all ladies take care. We cleaning up around here, man. We gonna clean up as we go around here.
What do you have?
Entrance door.
Oh, you need the 7. The 7 is the one. Give me that. I don't know how to do this thing.
Tell y'all what. Got about 5 people on here right now. And one on YouTube. That's okay. For those of you who stuck around, appreciate it. This is what we're working with though. Now would have been cool if I could have made Dre's face go over. Had I thought about not cutting it off, it would have been cool. And I would have to take it off.
No.
But it's cool. I'll learn. Next time I have his face slide over here and all that good stuff. It'll be cool. I'm getting better, y'all. I'll start having the faces to slide over to the arms. I'm gonna get better, y'all. I promise you. So, oh yeah, I don't need that. Yeah. Y'all wonder what this thing look like.
You done?
I'm wondering too.
Oh, all right.
That's it right here, y'all. You don't got one of these, what you got? Huh? Y'all see that right there? Y'all don't got one of these, what y'all got? You make your own. See that? That's what I'm talking about, man. Check it out. Check it out. Only person I really like on here is Cube anyway. I mean, I like Eminem too. He down there somewhere. He cool. Hey, Ma. Yeah. But that's all I want to see, y'all. Check it out. Appreciate it. All the compliments, all the likes, all the shares. Appreciate everything. I'm posing right now, taking a picture.
But you gotta come over this way a little bit.
Pose. So this is an African print that I found online. West Coast rappers here. You see Pac. You see Dre over here. Ice Cube. You got Biggie over here. Biggie on the side. You got Eminem down bottom. You got Ice-T. Eazy-E right here. And you have Method Man. Method Man ain't is that Method Man or is that Mac 10? That's Method Man, ain't it? That's Method Man. That's Method Man. Method Man ain't West Coast. Somebody lied to me. I want my money back from this free image that I got offline.
You want the money back for that free Google image that you
I want my money back from this free Google image I got offline. This is ludicrous.
Oh, the pocket part, yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, check it out, man. Once again, art.
Don't do that. It's because that was so cute.
It's art, all right? Crafting is art, is not perfection. And if you're looking for perfection, you're not gonna find it in any store. You're not gonna find it at any designer. It's always gonna be something that's flawed on that design. Once you get past that as a creator, as a business owner, as a distributor, as a crafter, designer, whatever, once you get past that, then you'll be able to understand how to handle your customers who are looking for perfect stuff. You can simply tell them to go to Wally World or go to Target and find the perfect whatever. You know, you can simply go to the department store and find the perfect whatever. Bottom line, there's not going to be anything perfect. However, I'm not going to make this exactly like this again. This is a unique one of a kind. And every time I make something, it's one of a kind. So thank y'all for jumping on. I appreciate it. I just created a sublimation hoodie using the blank spot sublimation paper, the blank spot sublimation ink, and our tape. Guys, we got 15 by 15 heat presses on our website as well. We have tumbler presses. We had all over. We got hoodies. We got over 200 items on our website. Check us out at theblankspot.com. That's THEBLANKSSPOT.com. My name is Eric, coming in from Columbia, South Carolina. Like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. Make sure you like, share, and tag. Make sure you subscribe to hit that bell so you can get notified. We're on YouTube every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check us out. I see y'all at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.